Trick 9 beat! Trick 9 beat! 180! Let's go! Let's go! Fly trumpet! Water! Brass! 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 What is it? Ready! Military stop! Charcoal! Come on, set! Cooler! What are you? Banner! Banner! Here we go! Set! Set on! Let's go! Let's go! Ready to go! Ready! Ready! 180! Set! Ready! Charcoal! Charcoal! Here we go! Drum! Banner! What is it?
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Spins away. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to ride this running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, San. The give is to Williams. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Right back to the well. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Just keeps slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying to pull his way in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, San Jose State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back, and he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little space. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's on target and complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team. Gets
the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
The give is to Williams. Turning it on. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Quick pass on the fly motion. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Spartans. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.
The give to the back. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, San Jose State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sends it back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Here we go, here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that and defensively you and more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Spartans are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal.
Military stunt.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how... to have the defense on their heels, because at this point they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They feed him again. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw. run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. Still running at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to search it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the left. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get...
Next going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Some defensive players just have a knack.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
Here we go, here we go.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. He might want another play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete on the shuffle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Hey, finish! Finish! Hey,
Gonna look downfield again. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Base 27, jump.
To the air on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Let's go, let's go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's looking to pass. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Handoff from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Spartans are in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the tailback. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. The short hands. It's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Breaks the tackle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Power football with the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Going right to work up top. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Just shedding tackles. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's a draw. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Quick step and go. Gets away from one, finds room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. And here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice... Just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. This one's complete. Running, and another broken tackle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on second down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
That fall's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
And that's the play that...
The give is to Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. And the pummeling has started.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him and...
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you...
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. They'll try to pop the draw. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll run for it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the stick. Second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll run play action. Took a shot as he threw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. They're setting up the screen. Runs through a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it? Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown! And the Spartans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They go right back to him. Got the first down and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and